Road Safety World Series Season 2, co-powered by Paytm se UPI. Digital sponsor, Fair Play News, Khelja and Mutual Fund Sahi Hai.
Well, we'll get the mobiles off and the seatbelts on because we're on for a long ride today. Our Green Park, Kanpur, where we've got the Bangladesh Legends taking on the West Indies in the first match of 2 matches today.
Who has the coin? Shahadat will flip the coin. So you have won the toss. So Bangladesh Legends have won the toss, and what have you decided, Shahadat?
I'll be bet first.
Background, this is the Bangladesh team and it's a formidable outfit. Some good names there.
Yes, so West Indies Legends, they're all set to go in today's game. Kirk Edwards as captain. You see Deon Narayan there, and then Dwayne Smith, Darren Powell, a lot of muscle down the order. Devinder Bishu, the right arm leg spinner.
Well, here we go. Pow coming in to start proceedings. Straight away. A little straight up. And Sadat gets off the mark. And that opens Bangladesh's account. And they come back for 2.
A right round arm action. Or straight into the hands of the fielder at cover. It's the first blow here for Bangladesh Legends. Soft dismissal from the right-hand batter. Trying to hit hard, trying to go over the top. And it's Dave Mohammed standing at cover. That's quite an easy catch for him. The first wicket falls for Bangladesh Legends.
Nazimuddin on his way. Bangladesh 2 for 1. Will follow, and there's a little bit of movement there. West Indies are excited, but there could be a run out here as well. They're going upstairs. No. The pressure's just getting a little too much for Bangladesh here. Bangladesh 4 for 1. 4 for 2.
This is chipped up, and this time it's taken. It's the skipper, Kirk Edwards, that picks up the wicket. Marlon Black came into the attack and struck straight away.
One of the easier catches. The Shah Imran goes for 6. It's 20 for 3. He's played all 3 formats. That's a good shot. Gets to the fence, no problem over there. First boundary. Nicely played, cheeky. Oh, that get to the fence. Don't bother running for that. Scores moved on to 30 and...
Bitter, recently retired.
What was that? What was that?
That looks pretty close. Yeah, and given. Suleiman Ben, tall left arm spinner. Doesn't give away the stumps very often.
Goes big, doesn't connect well, but will fetch him a boundary or a 6. We'll wait for the umpire's decision. I think it's the first six of Bangladesh innings.
That's a beautiful shot, just using the pace. Ben trying to be a little quick in the air there, just over pitched. And Kapali, what can I do extra to get that spot in the team? As we see, Kapali is down for again Bishu. He's looking for the boundary, needed to get the skates on to get Bangladesh to a formidable score and really put the pressure on the West Indian batsman, but just couldn't find the middle and couldn't get enough of that. And that's big, but not big enough. And it's Height out in the deep in the left arm leg spinner. Not even in the 14th over. They're in a lot of trouble here. Ball turning away, reaching for it.
timed nicely, but high in the air and easily taken. Suleiman Ben out in the deep, just judged it nicely, wasn't too quick in running in. Settled himself very comfortably. And the 7th wicket falls.
Stop it.
And nicely timed, and more importantly found the perfect gap as well, despite Marlon Black diving. Some lusty blows exactly like that. That's what they need to do. Awaken the crowd.
How is that?
Quick,
How is that?
flat,
How is that?
straight and given. It was almost a foregone conclusion. And Razak departs. Nicely swung in the deep, but there is a fielder there and taken. I thought for a second that he was out of position. He wasn't quite sure where the boundary rope was, but in the end had very, very safe hands.
Oh, well bowled. Slightly slower. Completely outboxed Hussain.
Kirk Edwards, the skipper of the West Indies side, will be very happy with his team. And now they have to ensure that they chase down these runs relatively quickly so they get out of the heat.
Yeah, Santoki was excellent. He started the fall of wickets.
With a new ball too, the slowness of the surface will just worry the batsman every now and then. If he doesn't hit the seam, hits the shiny side of the ball, it skids on, so creating that two-pace effect. Well, that looks quite authoritative from Dwayne Smith.
Where will he go now? Dwayne Smith. Short delivery and gets the boundary. Second delivery in this innings for Bangladesh Legends. And he smashes this one through covers.
Well, the dancing girls, they've been quiet this evening or this afternoon because Bangladesh weren't finding the boundaries, and now they're in a rush to get on the stage because Smith has already found the boundary twice within 3 balls.
Much better. Loud appeal and given. Absolutely right. Abdul Razak using experience to good effect here. Picks up the first wicket for Bangladesh. It's Dave Mohammed who has to go back.
Muhammad out for 5, West Indies 15 for 1. That's a smashing shot from Dia Narayan. He had the back lift up earlier then, and that created the opportunity to just power it through the covers. The Sri Lankan contingent are in the house as well as Razak continues. And again, he's short outside off stump. They've just pulled that deep man in from deep point. And Razak has given a gift to Smith.
Smart work by Dwayne Smith.
Well, that's nicely timed. That'll race to the fence. And you're right, it's been a sedate start, not only from West Indies and especially from Smith. See, now, that's why you know I'm a fan.
Sweep this time, and the gap found as well. Smith's just starting to get into his work.
Boy, he struck that beautifully, hasn't he? Yeah, don't bother running for that. Umpire Dubey raised his arms aloft. The beautiful shot for 6. Yeah, there you go. This one was slightly easier on his pads. In the slot for him to play one of his favorite shots. Yeah, just as we were talking about picking up wickets, they've picked up one. Dia Narayan trying to play the pull shot. got the top edge. And an easy catch. A short fine leg.
Who hasn't spent a lot of time out there in the middle facing deliveries. He goes for 8, 56 for 2. Clever, really clever from the skipper. Smith carves it over point. That's what we're used to seeing from him. Big over, 10 runs from it, 68 for 2. Poor delivery. And that's Smith's half century. Off 41 deliveries, striking it at 124. Dwayne Smith just continues his form from last year. And here's an opportunity. Sometimes you just sweep too many times. And Alok Kapali had been zeroing in on the stumps in his first over and gets the big wicket of Smith.
Smith, 51. Can happen at any unforeseen moment. That's why you've got to keep awareness. Just like the West Indians here, not being aware of what's going on. And that's what happens if you don't indicate before changing directions. You can have a little bit of a upset like that.
Down the wicket. Very cheeky, extremely deft here from Kirk Edwards. And it races to the fence. So they're inching closer. Smashes this one. Has it cleared the fence? Yes, it has. Desperate effort at mid-wicket from the fielder there. And that's the winning run for West Indies. They won the first game against Bangladesh with a lot of overs and balls to spare. They win this game quite easily by 6 wickets. Is the captain who remains right till the end. Healthy partnership between him and the wicketkeeper Perkins, 22 of 15. An excellent work here by the West Indian side. Short delivery. Perkins latches onto this one very quickly and smashes this one towards the mid-wicket fence, and it sails over the fielder at deep mid-wicket. And the winning runs comes off the blade from the wicket-keeper batter Perkins.
We just look at that. Santoki up the top. He really got assistance out the other end from Powell, and that helped him get his 3 wickets. The spin of the West Indies was just too much for Bangladesh, and then when Smith came out, he looked in fine form. He looks as though he's still fit and still playing a lot of cricket, because that 51 off 42 was very authoritative, and the West Indies have won by 6 wickets.